Hi everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore, and oh my gosh, I am so in love with this box. I actually got a request, and I'm kind of going off of my holiday a tad, but not really, because this can be used for a little Christmas box packaging or whatever you like it to be. This is actually our Under the Tree specialty paper, and I am telling you, I'm making a request to Stampin' Up! To make some other patterns for regular boxes, because this paper is perfect for us box loving makers. But I'm telling you, I am so excited about this paper, you would not believe. I am actually going to order another couple packages because, look, you can use this not just for the holidays, but for every occasion. But I would love to have different colors and different patterns in this paper. Since I'm such a box making freak, I know you're going to love this paper if you get it. It's super thick, thicker than our cardstock. It's box quality, let's just put it that way. Even our cardstock is perfect for box making, but this is absolutely the best. But anyway, I got a request from one of my followers to make a cupcake box, and I believe it's her little girl's birthday, so I did make this a birthday box, and I put a window. But the reason I put a window in here is because it has a cupcake in it, and what would this box be without a cupcake? Being able to see it. So that's what it looks like. Can you see that? I have a little bit of a reflection, so I hope you can see it good, but it's so cute. But I made a little stand inside also, and it holds the cupcake in there perfectly. So this is what I'm going to show you how to make today, and it's a little bit, you know, more time consuming, not really bad. If you have a big shot, it'll go really quick for you. I'm just going to try to get this ribbon back on there. I love this ribbon. It's also a new ribbon that we have. It's sheer linen ribbon, and it ties beautifully. And I always have problems with my bows, but look how pretty that bow is. I'm proud of that one. So let's get started with making this. And the first thing, I'm going to tell you what you're going to need here. And I'm using the Designer Series paper. Again, it's Specialty Design Series paper, and it's called Under the Tree. If you'd like to order it, look at this side. And I'm making this one a little bit more Christmas because I am into the holiday series, and so I wanted to make something a little bit Christmassy too. You're going to need a piece of 9x9, and this is going to be the basic bottom piece. And then I already, this is the top piece, and I already cut my hole with my circle framelits. But this piece is 5 1/16 by 5 1/16, and it will be scored 1 inch all the way around on each side. And then you're going to use the circle framelits like this, and I used for this center, I used the 6th one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th from the center is the one that I used for that. And then you need another piece. This is the inside piece that will hold your cupcake in place. So this piece is 4 by 4, and then I used the 5th one from the center, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the center here for this one, and you just center it in the center of your square. And then this one you are going to score 1/2 inch all the way around, and this piece will fit very tightly. But go ahead and push it all the way to the bottom. I'm going to show you, and it fits perfect. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me get my trimmer and my paper, my scoring right here. And then on this big piece, you're going to score it at 3 And you really do have to go a couple times on this. It's so thick. And then it's 6. And then you're going to score it again at 3. And it's 6. And if this fits the average cupcake, like you'd buy at your grocery store or whatever, that's what I used for this one. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we are going to move this. There's the center score mark right here. We are going to score again at 2.5, but we are only going to come up to this center mark. This is the little bit of a tricky part, but it's very easy. So we're going to take it and we're going to score it at 2.5 and just go to your 3-inch mark right here. And then you're going to lift it up and you're going to go to your 6-inch mark right here and then score down. And this is going to create your little flaps. And we're going to move over again to the 6-inch mark. That's this one. And we're going to move to the 6.5-inch mark. And we're going to only score to this center. So we're going to score to the 3-inch mark right here. That will be your center point. And then lift it up, go to your 6-inch mark right here, and then score it again. So you'll have your little flaps. So let's sharpen these up. We're going to definitely have to sharpen them up to this is so thick, you want to make sure you have all your score marks really sharp. Okay, let me see. Maybe be able to see it this way. Let me see if I can come in a little bit, zoom in just a hair. And I know this is a little bit difficult to see, but there, that little score mark that you have here, it comes up and then across. We are going to cut that square out right there. So we're going to do this on all 4 corners. And while you are cutting that little corner off, go all the way down to loosen up that flap. So this will create your flap right here. So let's cut that. And then we'll cut this corner off. And see, now you have 2 flaps. It looks like that. And we're going to do the same on this side. So that is it. So we have the flaps right here. And this is going to create our bottom half of our box. So let's go ahead and put some sticky strip on each one of these little flaps. And I am going to go ahead and use the sticky strip because I'm definitely using this box. In fact, after I made this box, I thought this is what I'm using for my neighbors for this Christmas. For whatever goodies I decide to make. I always make homemade some kind of goodies. And I'm going to make these boxes because I just love it. Okay, so now that we have all the score tape on, I usually just pull from the middle. It will make it so much easier for you to get it off. I know a lot of people struggle with that, but I noticed if I take it from the center, it always comes off really easy. So we are going to line up our corners. And that is the bottom half of our box. So let me go ahead and get this smaller piece. I'll sharpen the score marks on this. This is just a piece of crumb cake cardstock. I didn't want to use that heavier paper because it's a little bit thicker, and this holds it just perfect. And we are going to cut each corner up to the first score mark. And this one you can use snail. Just make sure you put enough on to hold it together. Although once you get it in the box, it'll stay inside there. So this is what holds your cupcake. So we're going to put that in the bottom center. And you can see it is pretty tight, but you need to just wiggle it all the way down and see how perfect it fits inside there, and it's very firm. So it's going to hold your cupcake really well. Okay, so on the top we are going to go ahead and sharpen these again, and we're going to do the same type of cutting that we did for that bottom piece. We're going to cut the corners just to the first score mark. Love the trees on this. And then we're going to use sticky strip again. And I'm going to put it on because, like I said, I'm definitely using this box. Pull off your backing. It does stick to you though. And then we are going to line up our corners. And now we are going to put our piece of window sheet in. Our piece of window sheet is 3 inches by 3 inches. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick one on each corner, and this will hold it on, and it will not show. It's not going to show through where your box is, where your window is. I didn't want it to show so you can see the cupcake. So set that in there, just like that. And this will fit on perfectly. Look how cute. It's adorable. So the next thing that I did was I used my little note tag punch. This is a new punch also, and it's in the holiday catalog, I believe it was in. And I used the Endless Birthday Wishes because this was for a birthday, and I heat embossed the happy birthday with some black emboss, Stampin' Up's black emboss, and I used a little rhinestone for the eye just to give it a little bit of, I don't know, glitz or something. So we're going to use the cherry cobbler, and this is our new sheer linen ribbon. Love this, and it ties so beautifully, and I don't want to waste 1 inch of this because I love it so much. Okay, so let's see if I can get a good bow here for you. okay. It's not too bad. See that? It really, really ties really well. Oh, I love this ribbon. And then I'm going to attach this little with some linen thread. I'm just putting it underneath so you don't really see a whole lot of the... I'm going to tie it pretty tight, because I don't necessarily want to see the linen thread there. So there you have it, everyone. It's a birthday cupcake or Christmas cupcake or treat. You don't have to put the center in it, and you can just use it as a little gift box. Isn't it adorable though? I just love it. So that's it for today. If you need any supplies for this, go to my blog. It's stampingwithimora.com. I swear you're going to want the Under the Tree Designer Series specialty paper. It's in the holiday catalog. If you love making boxes, you will love, love, love this paper. So everyone, have a blessed day. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye.